Welcome to Albuquerque, New Mexico, the home of the inaugural Texas Premier Baseball West Championships. Alongside Kyle Stanley, I'm Phil Stafford. We're happy to be powered by New Balance and bringing you all the wonderful action here with 60 teams in the Texas Premier Baseball West Championships, 2 divisions. It's a lot of action in 5 days.
And it's pretty straightforward. The first 2 days are all about pool play. That will determine the bracket play for the final 3. So let's not waste any time. Let's send you straight to the action. We are going to kick things off in the 17U bracket. The Game Day Angels coming all the way from Denver to take on the Dallas Mustangs. We're skipping ahead to the top of the 6. It's 4-3, tying runs on first base. Easton McKenzie, line drive to third base. Hudson Hefner bobbles, recovers, and fires to first for the out. Bottom half of the inning, the Dallas Mustangs are putting another run on the board. Pass ball, and Carson Halleck scores to make this one 5-3. Meanwhile, for the Angels, Brian Walters finishes this game, 2 innings pitched, 1 strikeout, no hits allowed.
The Fort Worth Cats faced off with the building champions, coached by Mark Goodwin in the 17U division. Madden Rutherford had a day to remember, but we'll watch the bats work for the building champion squad. Jake English laces this pitch to the wall in center field, drives in 2 runs, and building champions has a 5-run lead in the third as English has a stand-up double. Next man to the plate is Chuck Ingram, and he gets all of this offering. Another drive to the outfield wall. English scores from third. Ingram is hustling, gets to third, and when he realizes he might have a chance to get home, he restarts the engine. But get a look at this dart thrown by Roman Thompson, the shortstop for the Cats. Now back to what we were saying about Madden Rutherford. He kept the Cats off balance. He threw a 6-inning complete game, allowed 3 hits, 1 run, and he was our player of the game.
I'm going to be honest, in my bullpen before the game, I didn't feel too good. I felt a little bit tight maybe. I don't know if it's just because it was early, but definitely loosened up once I got out there, and fastball changeup was working well. I didn't even have to use the curve till second time through the lineup. Albuquerque's pretty cool so far. My favorite part has probably been looking at the neighborhoods. I'm from Kansas City. The architecture is a lot different here, but I like how you can see the mountains in the distance too. It's pretty cool.
Okay, taking a break from the action here with Dan Trammell, project manager of the tournament. And Dan, this is really cool with you being with New Balance. This is a new experience for these kids, also a new experience for you guys. What do you see this tournament being for New Balance?
Oh, I think this is our next level for our sports marketing department, to get really down to the grassroots level, to get to the game changer athlete so that we can get to the people that are actually on the field. That's our vision at New Balance. We want to be involved with the game changer athlete because we believe that these kids impact our business more than just our professional side. So we want to be multi-level marketing.
There you go. I like that. And you guys have a lot of prospects here too.
I think that's the main thing that we like about this. As I said, we want to be involved with the game changer athlete, and each one of these teams has true next level prospects. They're going to go on and play at the next level, and they're going to be the next generation of the New Balance athlete.
Perfect. Dan, thanks for all you're doing, and we'll head back to the action. Skipping ahead to a mid-morning matchup, Austin Wings versus the Arlington A's. This is also in the 17U bracket. We're checking in with some of the characters from the Austin Wings before we get started. A couple guys decided to put on the GoPro.
You want some of this? Get a good look. No, let me get a good look now. Hey, what's up, man? You gotta say take this stuff, yo. Yo, what's up, man? I've been talking to myself a lot today, boys, so don't think I'm weird. I'm gonna introduce you guys. That's Chum. That's Chum right there. That's my boy, Mets. How's it going? We call him Superman. Doesn't he look like Superman? Yeah, he does. Oh, where'd you get these socks, dude? Oh, Under Armour. This is Ruffy right here, if you guys can see him. Drinking some water. Hey, all this is live, baby. This is basically live PD, but live baseball. I don't know where this footage is going, but I hope it's going somewhere good.
Despite Austin coming out loose, Arlington actually put 6 runs on the board in the first 2 innings. The Wings have to claw back. They put a few runs on the board in the third. It's now 7-3 when Christian Villanueva doubles down the right field line, just hugs that line. In comes another run to score. It's now 7-4. Next batter, Tim Walter. High fly ball to left field. Looks like the left fielder's got a beat on it, but he loses it. Double scores Villanueva. It's now 7-5. But before this game gets out of hand for the Arlington A's, they bring in Carter Mock. He gets out of the jam backwards K.
Let's dive into the 16U division. Hometown team from the Albuquerque Baseball Academy. This is the squad coached by Joshua Hines going up against the Austin Wings 16 Black. Top of the second, RJ Lakowski spots some open space near the left field line, and the Wings open up a 5-run lead. Still in the second, Braden Davis becomes a fan of the thin air here in Albuquerque. This ball keeps carrying all the way to the wall in center. Wings tack on another run on his triple. ABA does mount a rally in the bottom half of the third. Right here we see Bo Kidd with an RBI single to center. ABA had a couple of chances with bases loaded to tie this one up, but the southpaw Hayden Walker sneaks out of the jam with a couple of soft hit outs.
Sticking in the 17U bracket, another Denver team, Cherry Creek taking on the Houston Warriors. Off of the second, Cherry Creek is up 1-0. Zach Brown gets the ground ball. Cameron Uran starts the 3-6-3 double play, and Creek is holding on to their 1-run lead. Bottom three, Uran pads the lead, 2-out single right back where it came from, safely into center for a 2-0 lead. And how about Kenneth Ducka on the other side of the ball for the Warriors? He went all 7 innings and had 9 strikeouts.
We'll wrap up today's highlights with the 17U matchup between the Texas 12 Black versus Gators baseball. Rising senior Luke Blackley goes right back up the middle, puts the first run on the board for the Gators. Later in the first, Francisco Ochoa fights this one off to score Blackley, and the Gators now lead 2-0. They tried to add more in the first, but it's the great defensive play by Jake Linderman that gets the 12 back into the dugout, starting out the inning-ending double play. 12 battle back to tie this game up in the 7th, but the Gators prevail with a game-winning hit by Ryan Marquardt. Be sure to tune in to day 2 because pool play will continue and we'll see more teams that we didn't get to today, including the team that traveled the furthest to be here all the way from New York City, the Bayside Yankees.
And because they traveled that far, we're doing our best to make sure we cover them, plus the 59 other teams. There's a lot to see and a lot to check out, so make sure you're seeing all of that on their Twitter page, which is Tex Premier, and then also texaspremier.org. We will see you on Thursday.